Hey everybody, it's the Last Robokai here, and welcome to another episode of Majesty HD. Well, last time we had a fun old time putting up towers and fighting off phantoms. This time, we're going to be saying the word Crom a lot, and I'm probably going to, start sobbing every single time. You didn't hear it, but I did. We are joined, as always, by...
Hey dudes, I'm not the last Robokai, I'm Cool Guy.
You might as well be, I'm going to be crying that hard.
Yeah. Anyway, so I'm actually looking forward to this because this is the one mission in this game I've never played. So, good stuff.
And I'm Orv, and I have no opinions or feelings on this either way. Let's go.
And we are joined once again by our wonderful special guest.
Hello. Am I supposed to say my name here?
I think everybody knows who you are by this time, man.
Your Majesty, it is I, your royal advisor, and I'd like to welcome you to episode 23 of Let's Play Majesty.
The followers of Crom have challenged your fitness to rule over the wild Northlands, Your Majesty. Before us lies a valley consecrated to the worship of Crom. It is said that in this place, the spirit of Crom himself manifests to destroy any who would intrude on their holy ground. The other gods contest Crom's claim to the entirety of the Northlands, and their priests have charged us with the duty of weakening his presence in this place. But be warned, Your Majesty, there is no doubting Crom's power in this place. The very air throbs with his presence, and the war cries of his followers echo through these hills unceasingly.
So,
Love that intro.
the kids are not alright.
Oh my god, those restrictions.
Yeah, so the big restriction on this is that we're only allowed to build unit spawning things. We're not allowed to build marketplaces. Oh, and the Vikings we're allowed to build as well. We're not allowed to build taverns. And so that means...
So anything that could make you money?
Yeah.
The elves we can build.
Great.
That's about it. And as you can see, the game just absolutely just straight away puts its foot in my face by putting a sewer entrance right outside of my my castle. So at which point we'll probably be going through a lot. Oh wait, we won't probably be going through a lot of tax collectors. We're going to be going through a lot of tax collectors.
Yeah, because the other gimmick I saw is that all of the wild beasts, which by the way rats and ratmen count, are powered up. So that's a thing that's happening.
Yeah.
Well, remember, guys, I told you that the Cyberlore Studios, they made this quest purposely because people were complaining it was too easy. So they wanted to give you something that would be really difficult or annoying as hell. So
they're succeeding as far as I'm concerned on this one. I mean,
Yeah.
this is like killing me.
Yeah,
Just watching it, it's killing
you can
me.
only get the marketplace up to level 2. You can't get beyond that.
Oh God,
either.
really?
Yeah.
Can you raise the level of the blacksmith and stuff?
Yes, you can. It'll let you outfit everyone. Also, another thing it's doing as well is so basically the entire point of this mission is there's like about 6 altars sitting out in the wilderness, which is why I'm not actually going out into the wilderness yet, because those things are seriously bad news. But they are spawning. Every so often, 3 barbarians will come down, and they will always head straight towards...
the devil.
Yeah, they will always head straight towards the temple, the very first thing. You can tie them up with combat units, which is a great idea, because if you look away for a few seconds, they will level a temple. Like, if you can't get anybody there in time, kiss the temple goodbye. It's just...
Really?
They hit so hard.
Crom, oh my God.
Yeah. They, I noticed that Robokai is worried enough about this that he's actually casting sovereign spells on a level 8 paladin.
I know, he's spending money. This is wrong.
I told you this has traumatized me greatly.
Oh God.
So yeah. So
here we go. It's Shangrella time.
Shangrella time. It doesn't last nearly as long as I would hope, though, because the Temple of Agrella is going to be going through a lot of phases of being up and being level 3, and then being a smoldering pile of junk on the ground.
Oh, you're killing me with that, dude.
It's just well, there's not a whole lot I can do about it. I mean, if I can put the flags on the barbarians, which I will a lot. But the problem is that I've still got to get my heroes to get over there in time, and if they're dealing with the Ratmen, they're constantly spawning outside of the castle, killing all my tax collectors. There's not a huge amount I can do about it. I mean, like, later on I started to get a bit better with it, because I remember that Call to Arms doesn't just pull your people back, it actually sort of resets their AI routine, so they go, oh, well, what am I going to do now? Oh, there's money over there, let's go. But for
Oh,
now,
you mean
thank
it sort of resets their priorities?
Yeah, it clears their task. So I mean, as a for example, or the one that we saw initially there, was for when Orv was doing Slay the Mighty Dragon. If he had used Call to Arms on his Warriors Guild, he was freed up his warrior from attacking Vendel.
Maybe.
But yeah, he didn't remember that particular semantic, so.
Yeah, but it was okay because it worked out really good for entertainment
It
purposes.
worked out for the rest of us just fine.
Poor dragon stuck there for the entire thing, you know, but it's alright.
Dude, I love... Jeez Louise. I love that you know, this is like, you know, the Paladin and the Shank sisters over here.
Yeah, look at them over there.
They're not even within eyeshot of the settlement anymore, but, you know, there's...
Let Agrella kill you.
Oh my god.
Oh, look at them.
Sick and tired of all these bears and falcons and werewolves wrecking my grill.
I do appreciate
It's the wild, Your Majesty. It's supposed to be full of danger and wildlife and all kinds of terrible things. There's no rangers, I noticed that.
Can you build a
Yes,
Rangers Guild
yeah.
in there?
You can,
okay.
and then they reveal the temples to Crom, altars to Crom, and everyone starts attacking them, and that's when the horrible things happen. Like,
Oh, so that's why you're not building it.
yeah, you have no idea. Like the game has yet to actually start punching. This is it in like the boxing pose, swaying from side to side in front of you as you're like trying to find an opening. When you actually take that first punch, is when it just like nails you straight in the jaw, and you don't even see it coming.
that mental image. Oh,
Your Majesty, you're handling this so well. Let's send some more trouble your way.
What the hell is that pit?
That is
was
the
ultimate
altar.
problem.
And sadly, no, it doesn't scream when you click on it.
Oh, that was my question.
It doesn't make
bet
any
you'd
noise
be doing that
whatsoever
constantly.
because they didn't record any new noise. They didn't obviously for these ones they didn't record any new sound files for them. So sadly, they didn't. I don't even think any noise plays when you click on it, which really upsets me. I would have accepted that
Yeah,
for
and
like
it's a
a Crom
different
chat as
design.
well.
Yeah, it's a slightly different design than the one with Ragnarok or whatever the hell that thing was. I can't think of the slave pit.
oh yeah.
But it's not the same, not quite the same artwork, I don't think.
No, that's totally new artwork. That is definitely nowhere else in the game. So sound design was out for this one, but art design was in. I also appreciate that that Robokai just like completely lost his temper with those.
I know. And then a healer goes to attack the.
But barbarians,
Shake
minotaurs,
them
really at the
down.
end, what's the difference? Like the big issue with throwing out the lightning like that though is that, well, the money cost, because you're getting
it's more
such a
money.
small amount of money, and there's a Ratman eating your tax collector every opportunity it gets, and there's always already barbarian just waiting to replace things. Look at that. Oh dear.
Oh, yeah, and you didn't get to place any of these things, so you couldn't strategically protect them
No.
with other buildings.
There was already
It's like
sort of a
perfect.
barrier, so like I couldn't put a tower anywhere near the.
Exactly, yeah.
Does,
And like you said, the sewer entrance is right there.
does it? What does the random seed look like on this Robokai? Did you always start in just like a corner like that?
This was my second try at it, and yeah, it slaps me in the corner every single time. and
Okay,
pretty
yeah,
much just
the-
has the other ones around.
1, 2.
The game does that a fair bit, so it doesn't surprise me that much if I'm honest.
What is that? One paladin taking on several?
Yeah, and it's one paladin at level 11 with absolutely maxed out gear, and she is just now holding her own on this. Good lord, I don't know what the heck they did to those barbarians, but they're juiced up. And they're like shooting bull shark testosterone directly into their eyeballs. That's how hard.
That's it. It's before steroid use was so common and banned. So the poor barbarians are out there. They're ignorant. They don't know they're not supposed to take that stuff.
Oh, Crom likes steroids. Good for me.
He goes out there and beats the shit out of every structure he comes across.
The roid rage is just part of the barbarian's charm.
It should be roid rage of Crom, not wrath of Crom. Of course, then it makes it sound like they have problems with hemorrhoids, so maybe that's not the best choice of words.
So at this point, I'm like, okay, you know, like, I can't really stop my paladins because there's no way for me to get, like, the sorcerer's abode change of heart sort of thing. So I'm like, okay. Surely I can be ready for this. Like, I don't have a huge amount of money. Surely I can be ready for what's coming when I knock that altar down, because it's like throwing on blessings. I'm getting ready. Because what happens once we knock that down is Crom responds by releasing his avatar, the avatar of Crom, who is a absolutely insanely beefed up barbarian who has about 4,000 HP, I think.
Yeah,
And
4,000.
he basically spawns a ridiculous number of animals around him. Here they come.
Oh god.
And also the Crom's blessing just gets buffed on everybody.
Oh, yeah.
Holy crap.
This seems bad.
And he's going to keep spawning them. You can sort of see him just above the tree there fighting a paladin. He's going to keep spawning things as he goes along, and I'm not going to realize, as I'm watching him and trying to stop him from killing my paladins, that a whole bunch of other things have spawned and have already, like, eaten, like, my temple torch.
Oh god, yeah, look at the mini-map.
Yeah, you can see it. Like, they've chewed their way through the temple, they've chewed their way through the blacksmiths, I think, as well, so I'm gonna have to rebuild that when I notice it. And it's gonna be like, no.
Yeah, that was already level 3 and dispensing gold level weapons. Oh, that sucks.
Oh, and you chipped away almost a 16th of his hit points.
Now he's walking away.
The good news is
Oh, they're
that
going away though.
Yeah, he runs away after a little while. The good news is that every time you kill a temple, he has less health. So if you can trap him, or if his AI bugs out like a certain dragon we know, you could potentially like beat him to death. Unfortunately, I don't get Old's good bad luck, so we'll just have to settle for like the regular man fighting.
Or I want to hear your
Gary's
opinions on characterizing your luck with Vendrel as anything resembling good.
Kind of my entire life, I've had sort of cosmically bad luck. Like I don't gamble. Right. I don't do anything involving dice rolls, like even casually if I can avoid it.
No risks.
Like
want to play some Blood Bowl?
Yeah.
You have trouble getting insurance for him?
No, not that bad. But like I tried to get into Blood Bowl sometime last year, and regardless of how well I played, I would just get shafted 24/7.
That's Blood Bowl!
Like, even more than you would expect from Blood Bowl, though. Like, I entered a Goon tournament and ended up coming last because all of the games I played, I would, like, make a really good move and then just fumble. Or something.
And he'd fumble the ball and bounce back, kill one of his, like,
basically.
most expensive players.
Oh god!
There's Orb! Oh, he fell down again! What a surprise!
How did you just get so mad that you thunderstruck your Agrellan temple?
Yes.
I thought you were just...
I'm like, you can't have this, it's mine. It's mine.
Or Robokai!
It's like, I'm just gonna like, I'm Crom, who would I look at the temple? I'm being really passive aggressive about it.
You've already played for half an hour and you're already mostly insane. Not even Cthulhu has a track record this good.
Oh dear.
Can't see the day count. What are we up to so far?
Yeah,
Can you
that's
Yeah.
So you can't see it either.
We're in about the 30 days.
Yeah, about 31 days now.
Okay, because my eyesight's terrible, so couldn't quite see it. Okay.
But yeah, so holy crap. Yeah, I've been speeding this one up rather liberally because as you guys might get the idea. Oh, great! There comes an altar.
Guess what got knocked down while I wasn't looking?
Here come the eagles. The eagles are coming. Oh, good.
This is giving me really bad Far Cry 4 flashbacks.
An elephant bursts out of the gambling hole.
Just like, you're just walking around, Eagle. Get fucked.
Oh dear.
Well, it's good to see the spirit of the cliff races live on.
Oh my god. They even sound a little bit like cliff racers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god. So, dude, how did that make any sense? You protected the Temple of the Dodoros, which you don't even need because you don't have any monks. But you let the Agrellan Temple burn.
I need paladins, and all of my high-level priestesses have already walked off. So I need to replace any paladins that die very quickly.
That
Okay,
seems
that's a fair
excessive.
God.
Holy shit.
You need
Seems
to get some
excessive.
shotguns, dude. Look at all those birds. Look.
The duck hunt dog somewhere is laughing harder than us.
Yeah, it's just wow. They just holy.
The poor guy. Well,
Yeah,
see, this is why it's good you play this, so we don't have.
Oh my god, well at least they burned down the gambling hall.
Yep, gambling hall goes down. I was like, when I realized, I was like, well, okay, then I can't get too mad now.
That's right. The elf's house is still there, but no, gambling hall.
It's all right. I actually
they
built
do
some
have
elves, and they until the next calming happens, perform very admirably and actually like do an excellent job at keeping stuff from wrecking my area. So I can't get too mean about elves. These two particular elves possessed of unusual bravery or greed. Perhaps
You are really trying, doing everything you can. It looks like it. I mean,
You are just barely holding on here, and I mean, that is.
but he
Yeah,
is.
he
is
is.
holding
That
on.
is
That's
no
the key.
slight against you, because I mean, seriously, the thing that gets me about this is because your economy is so hamstrung. Every time you take a loss, it's a serious loss that hurts a lot.
Yeah, like a fully level blacksmith. My warriors guild that had a whole bunch of really high level paladins. Like I sort of start to get things up, and I get things into a semi good position. As you can see, we fast forwarded a bit.
Because that was just another like 20 minutes of rebuilding. You missed nothing.
So I've got all my temples up again. I've got all of my ladies
people
going.
whacking away at a rat man.
Nope. Here we go
Here
again.
we go.
Oh god.
Yep. Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
There he goes.
It's like,
My soul blazes
The Helians here just seem like a hilarious choice, because on
yeah,
one
I
hand,
Oh,
realize.
You're trying to kill two of them at
realized
once. Why are
two
you
of
not
them.
stopping
Yes,
this?
Because I can't stop them! There's no way to stop them! I have no way of controlling any of these fuckers!
You could dismiss them.
Remember
Dismiss them! Do you know how much money they cost?
That's right.
How much I've already invested in their highly flammable buildings?
Your Majesty!
Well, may I point to you the manual for this game? Perhaps you need a refresher. You can't tell anybody.
Robokai, do they cost
Can't
more
tell
than your
anybody,
life?
least of all me.
oh my god.
Well, better you playing it than me, because I'd be really screaming at myself.
Oh, he teleports too,
this-
because of course he does.
Yeah, of course he does.
Of course.
He teleports because Crom. That's one of his powers, right?
Oh.
Crom.
I also note
Crom,
he's.
big expressway off he goes.
Oh my god.
Right to
He's no longer happy with throwing cliff racers at you, so now he's throwing a bunch of rabid frickin' wolves.
Yes.
He's literally.
Oh, and another
throwing
thing that
wolves.
happens as well that's probably worth noting
Oh my
is
god,
that
the
the
Agrellan Temple.
Agrellan Temple might as well have been built like on an Agrellan burial ground at this point because like that thing is cursed beyond belief.
Oh my god.
But another fantastic thing that's going to be happening as well is the more of these temples that we destroy, the more often that the barbarian trios are going to be spawned and coming at us. So
Sounds good for them.
that sounds great for them. Also, goodbye.
Helian Temple too.
Is that a zombie with Wrath of Crom?
Yes.
That is
Oh, Jesus.
slightly less intimidating.
And I suppose at the very
running
least it just
dead.
makes
Off you go.
them fast.
Well, you got. The good thing is now, Robokai, you've got a lot of open space you can build in.
Oh, holy crap, I
the
just
tax
realized
collector?
this. The entire reason they gave him the ability to teleport is to ensure that he'd be able to run away. You couldn't glitch him out the way that you did Vendril. That's brilliant!
Isn't that
Oh
nice?
man, but dude, whoever
I
designed
told you,
that,
it's the answer to people complaining that the missions were easy.
they were clever about. That's like the thing that I love most about this game. Yes, okay, at certain points, a few set pieces get reused, but generally speaking, the programmers are just so incredibly clever with how they leverage the tools that they've built. It's so good.
Oh, absolutely. Whenever they had something they really wanted to focus on, they would have an entire staff meeting, and they just did. They were really good. Everybody got the input. Even when we were doing voice recording, they would, if we were just doing stuff and we're like getting the feeling that the script wasn't quite up to snuff, not necessarily for Majesty, but for other games they would send out an email to the entire company at the same time that we were doing the session saying, we need some funny lines for this action. And all these emails would come in, and so I would just end up recording whatever people were coming up with,
It's brilliant.
So it's a great idea because it gets everybody, because everyone's going to be in different mood and have a different day and have seen different movies and stuff. So it was perfect. Because if you ever hear those Duncan Fisher bloopers, that's how so many of those bizarro lines that my character is saying came to fruition. Because it wasn't me being cleverly, brilliant. It was people sending in crazy shit to say. And they'd be like, "Hey, Jordan, okay, now say this," and I'd be like, "Okay," and yeah, it was
Also,
great.
guess what just went down?
Oh my god.
Oh,
I get the temples up, and then some asshole goes over and goes, "I'm gonna burn down this Crom temple."
that's right. And now he's got plenty to work on.
Wait a minute. I see more bears than wolves. Did he upgrade to bears?
He upgrades what he spawns pretty much every single altar.
Oh my gentle god.
So is next Minotaurs or is next Dragons?
I think at some point he spawns those plants that spit poison.
Oh god.
Because I do remember seeing them on the map at some point in an area where they clearly weren't there before. I don't know if he spawns Demonwood.
God, spawning Demonwood would just be mean.
No, I don't think
These
so.
bears are just taking in the sights.
Yep, no, he's totally upgraded to bears. Oh my god.
Unleash Crom's
Paladin.
bear storm.
Paladin didn't have anything else to do, so
She's just gonna tank everything.
She's now employed
unfortunately,
full-time.
that hasn't stopped things from, as you can see on the minimap, rolling up inside of my base and eating my temples anyway. Although these bears are actually really fixated on it and aren't attacking for a little while. They will get over that, but they're really fascinated. They're like, when's it gonna start spinning? When's it gonna start spinning? I want to see it start spinning.
they don't seem to be attacking it.
No,
Or
they're
are they?
not.
Just the
No, they're
animations?
bugged the hell
not,
out.
they're just-
Well, of course.
Oh, all they're gonna do is nothing. Nothing pissing on it or something.
It's like when bear trainers
They're-
at the zoo show a shiny little bauble to make the bears calm down for feeding.
Maybe they were just there to bear witness.
Oh, man, you already hit our pun limit for who am I kidding? No, you didn't.
There is
There's no fun limit. There is no limit. Down it goes again! Hey, Grella!
Oh, what a grisly
Oh.
sight.
Holy crap! Those things are on steroids. You threw down a lightning storm and it barely even scratched the paint.
Sorry. I don't know if that was intentional or not, but I laughed
wasn't.
anyway. Also, if anyone's wondering why I haven't built any wizards, actually during the transition I built 2 and both of them died instantly, and I actually wrote, and so I never built wizards again, and I had to hold to that.
Oh man.
Wow.
Yep. Graveyard's filling up. I have resurrected some troops, but at the same time, it's been really, without, a mausoleum or something to, properly, place these people in. I'm having a bit of difficulty keeping track of some of the corpses amidst the giant fields of all these other dead creatures that Crom keeps spawning around his avatar, it's...
Actually, tip for that. When you hear a death bind, if you look up at your mini map, it shows a large ping at where the hero just died. So I use that for keeping track of freshly killed heroes. But by the same token, even if you had that in your head while you were playing this, you've got so much to do with so little money.
It's the paladins aren't really falling, so it's mostly just the the everybody else.
Yeah,
so
the
it's
elves and everything like
I could
that.
resurrect them, or I could like cast lightning storm on everything that's eating everything.
So we go and we
There's
rebuild
2 more
everything
Crom.
one more time. Seriously, this is like Tokyo when Godzilla comes to visit at this point.
Majesty becomes city skyline, where you just keep rearranging everything. It's like a sandbox where someone keeps shifting the sand. Oh my
That is
god.
fantastic. But
Look on the bright side, Your Majesty. You have avoided suburban sprawl.
It's fantastic.
oh wait, the Rangers Guild is up. That happened.
Yeah, I built a Rangers Guild ages ago so they could start exploring
Yeah.
and finding things on the map. I've never looked over in that direction because A, the temples aren't there, so it never gets attacked, and B, that's pretty much A and B. I put up some explore flags and kind of some lightly flickering on the map to try and get people to like find all the pits. I thought I'd killed all but like the last one before I found 2 of them in the same spot and was like, oh.
Oh,
Is that
Here
a
we
good
go.
idea to take them both out at once?
Oh boy.
holy crap! They're more barbarians.
Yeah, I was kind of hoping that this paladin would kill the last of the altars, but
Gets
what ends up
distracted
happening
by
is I think he
bear.
goes over to fight the.
Crom
Oh
can
my
reproduce
God.
asexually.
Yeah, it's just barbarians.
Yeah, there's no female barbarian.
just walk out into the wild and then 2 come back.
Whatever. I've heard stupider things in this game.
Yeah, they purposely made the elves very androgynous because they just were like, well, we'll let people figure it out, but then they didn't really have an answer either. So
honestly, that's if okay. So I'm going to show a little bit more of my nerd here. If you ever play like D&D tabletop with anybody, that's a very common joke among like all players. So what gender is your elf?
Mm-hmm.
Elf.
yes, exactly.
Oh my god.
They might have eaten the tavern as well. Not that it really matters. That's the last altar. I just have to sort of like extricate these paladins from the situation.
I was
And-
gonna say you just have to get them.
Oh god.
And at this point you're probably like, yeah, he's actually, now I realize he's actually just spawning barbarians now. He doesn't care. That ranger is noping the fuck out of him.
Can you blame
He sees
him?
that and goes, no, I'm sorry, you're on your own, have fun. Doros protects.
Oh man.
And at some point I'm thinking, okay, like, this is going nowhere. I really need to, like, take care of this giant horde of barbarians spawning on my high-level, well-equipped paladins. I need to do something. So, I do something which, like, is going to be very risky. I called them all back and unleashed the barbarian horde upon my city.
That is ballsy, dude. Respect.
Here it comes! Look at that yellow!
Oh god, and they run like hell too. Wow.
Oh
Rip through
dear.
everything.
So it's just like, well, there's really, and they go straight for the temples, you know, because why not? But the good news is that very least I had
Man, they're
lightning
like
ready
soccer
to throw
fans. They
down.
just get in there.
Given how much they go for the temples,
guys-
I wonder if it's hard-coded.
That's gotta be.
Yeah, they go every time.
gotta
First
be.
thing they go for is the temples, which is
I like the raging rat down the bottom. That's great.
Shit,
The
yeah, I think it's bad. You
zombies
should see
are
the
the
fleas
best,
on
though.
them.
Oh god. There's just altogether too many clubs and axes. I can't hold all of these clubs and axes.
I wonder if people that watch these, though, if afterwards they go back to play, because, you know, you have to speed up the footage so much. It's like they go back to play and it's like, man, this takes a lot longer.
Yeah.
Well, we're up in the 70s now in terms of the days.
I want it on record that when Robokai gave me the raw footage for this, it was an hour and a half.
Oh, bet.
So yeah, I left a fair bit of rebuilding on the cutting room floor. I promise you didn't miss that much. But by the same token, I know there are some of you who have been following back along with us at home, and I'd encourage you to do it because I mean, we were talking about how hard this game gets. This is prime example, and it will sweat you through your shirt, and it's great.
Well, we survived.
The peasants and the tax collectors kept trying to path past that last barbarian, and he would just casually reach out.
Dude, we are so close to Peasant 100 here.
I have.
Yeah, I'm actually up to like tax collectors in the 50s and 60s.
Oh, jeez Louise.
I'll bet.
There's actually a tax collector called Legacy Tax Collector walking around. I renamed him.
I forgot you can even do that.
Yeah, it's like Legacy Tax Collector. He is coming from a long line of tax collectors. I think he was number 59. So he probably died at some point. Unless I'm about to rename him now because I've just noticed him and just going, what the hell?
Yeah, but it's a good thing you can because in many cases you are, when you're playing the game for real, you are finding, you're trying to find ways to kill time. Until the next thing happens, so it's a great thing that they programmed it in that you could rename.
Oh, no, it's gorgeous. I feel like you should be. I feel like pretty much every strategy game you should be able to rename everything because I mean even just like the really high speed low drag ones like say World in Conflict. There is the eternal temptation to be silly, and why in the hell would you not be? Oh God, here it.
There it goes.
Oh my God.
I'm just looking at him. I'm just looking at the number like, what the hell, whatever. Okay, here you go. Can't spell. There you go, Special Legacy Tax Collector. He's the last of his line.
Is that what it says? Legacy Tax Collector?
God.
Yeah.
Legacy Tax Collector. Who the hell is that? Legacy Tax Collector.
I like to imagine anytime you rename something as the player of the Majesty universe in the universe, it just becomes the truth. Like one moment, two people are talking, and the next moment, oh hey, I'm Bob now.
I like to think the king just walks out as a decree and goes, henceforth you are known as Shitbeast.
You are a shiny pony.
Or if a cultist is involved, that was probably their name anyway.
Yeah, there was. As a friend of mine, he always liked to play the cultist, and he took his internet name from one of his characters that was randomly generated. It was a cultist, and it was Shiny Pony. It's like, well, that's a great name.
And there we go, and there's this ominous moment where nothing happens. I'm like, oh no, please no, oh my god. Oh, thank God.
Victorious! Fantastic.
I just sweat bullets at that point.
Well done, Your Majesty. With the defeat of Crom's avatar, his influence over these lands has been broken. Most of Crom's followers have scattered back into the wilderness, and these routes into the north are now once again safe for civilized trade.
Safe.
Civilized.
Number of henchmen. Good God.
That's probably the highest number you've seen.
The buildings that have gone down as well. Like, it's just... I'm just pointing out that I actually spent money as well, so everybody can stop making fun of me. Desperate times came for desperate measures.
Yeah, desperate times and desperate measures indeed, man. Oh my God! So that was a thing and a half.
Yeah, that was legitimately extremely difficult, but at the same time, it was extremely fun. I mean, it might have taken an hour and a half for me to play through, but the fact it was just toing and froing so much, right? Rebuild and then Crom would take big barbarian dump on me. Oh, literally, they were barbarians just like streaming down from the sky on me. And then like I rebuild again, and then he'd come back and say, "That's some nice temples." And fall down
It'd be
again.
a shame if
Something
anything happened to him.
Like it was just like, it's like that one mission where I nearly lost my kingdom in the final stages in the big rush. It was intense the whole way through. It's like, oh no, is this going to end it? Managed to pull through, build up again. Oh no, is this going to end it? I love that feeling. So it didn't really even feel like it went for an hour and a half.
I imagine it did.
And that's probably the best thing I can say about this. It took me ages, but it didn't feel like it, so it was time well spent.
So Robokai, where are you on Spires?
This is sort of like
We're all eagerly awaiting your answer, Your Majesty.
this is like asking a
Who
Crom-
designed that? Seriously, who designed Spires of They yeah, it's just like just to spoil the concept of it. Okay, we've just done, hey, destroy 6 things. Now imagine you had to destroy six things that teleport like constantly berserking troops, not like berserking troops when you knock them down. They get incrementally stronger as you build more heroes and as they get stronger. And also, if you don't knock all 6 of them that are scattered all over the map down at once, they respawn.
Oh my god,
It's every horrible thing that they've inflicted upon us. Like like all wrapped up into one mission, and the only thing they didn't do was have like the sticks and stones teleport. That's it. Like the towers don't teleport. That's about it. Although I think they respawn in random places. So it's just
I
like,
can't wait. It's like the definition of I'm better you than me, man.
Well, I tell you what, if
I've beaten it before. I can do it again.
I was gonna say, if you don't get it down, we should make that our stream, as each of us trying to beat it.
Yeah, that'll only go on for like 8 hours.
Yeah.
Oh lord. Well,
Oh man, you better hope that doesn't happen, man. Because if I actually had to do that and send that to you to watch,
I'll just go without sleep for like
For a whole
3
day.
nights. I'll gotta get it done. Oh man.
when's he gonna finish? He's not. I just keep sending you videos where I never actually win. Don't tell you. That'll teach him.
I wonder if it is possible to get to day 999. What happens when it switches on?
What?
I could very easily test that with something running overnight. Now
Suddenly just like ticks over to day 1 and everything's back to where it was.
now I'm curious. I might run that
millennial
simulation. Well, anyway, speaking of places getting rocked to the ground, I'm going to be doing Legendary Heroes next time, which a couple folks have already said that has rocked them to the ground more times than they care to count. So that'll be fun. I've got an idea in mind though. I don't intend to suffer as much as Robokai did.
Did a very good job.
The beatings will continue till I.
Your morale will improve when you beat it back.
The beating will continue until morale improves. That's correct.
Yeah, I
Love it. Oh my god. Alright.
yeah. So less trauma, more action next time on Majesty HD. I have been the Lost Robo Guy.
I've been cool guy.
I've been over.
I've been George.
Take good care of yourself.
Thank you very much, everyone.
Yeah, you do that, Robokai. Sorry.
You can say it now. You can.
No, I'm good.
Idiots.